somebody needs to be smart enough to get still and figure out who is God. If I'm serving him, if I'm following him, it's time for me to know who it is I'm following.
All right.
And here Jesus said it. He said, you don't have to chase if you learn to listen. My sheep know my voice. And I'm always talking.
All right.
See, the problem of it is God talks, but we don't think he's talking to us. So we always saying, if so-and-so would have been here, I tell you, Pastor really talked this morning. And I looked around and they wasn't in the... Do you think God's an idiot?
Come on,
that he won't have a message for people who's absent? He know who's going to be in attendance. And quit talking about it belonged to somebody else. You better look at it and say, wait a minute. If God is talking and he's smart enough to know who's going to be in the audience, then I better glean through this word and see what it is he's saying. See, God can be talking to us, about us, but what he's talking about, we don't want to hear. That's not something that belongs to me. It belongs to somebody else. Are y'all in here? Yeah. Jesus said, my sheep.
All right.
My sheep. Even with a goat's nature, still understands my voice. Because there's some things in them that needs to be ripped out. I wish I had a friend. 3 minutes and I'm gone. I ain't staying here. I'm looking at my watch right now. Put myself on my own time. 3 minutes, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm looking at him, rolling your eyes, and you can roll your eyes. What's wrong with you? Are y'all in here? Look at your neighbor and say, it belongs to me. It belongs to me. We need to take ownership. And even if it might not be this moment, what's being said is me. I ain't letting it go.
All right. Down the road.
Because I'm going to meet it around the curve. Are y'all in here? Are y'all with me? Are y'all praying? Now listen to what he says. He says in the 27th verse, my sheep hear my voice. My sheep hear my voice. Oh God. And I know them, and they What is it to follow someone? What is required to follow someone? What is the expense? What is the sacrifice? Because after all, they are leading you or taking you to a place that's not of your choosing.
All right.
To follow someone is not to really know where it is we're actually going to end up at, but I just trust who it is I'm following, that wherever we're going to end up is going to be for my good.
Amen.
So that becomes very challenging at times. Mentally it becomes very challenging because the scenery changes. Things don't always look favorable working to your advantage. And many times in our choice when it comes to following God, whenever it requires more than what we're willing to give up, we'll put distance.
Yeah.
We want to still be associated too, but I don't want to be responsible for what it is you're asking for. Have you ever had somebody like that? They want to be your friend, but don't want to make the sacrifices to be that. Come on to the partying crowd. See, because there's always that group that wants to follow, but don't want to put no money in the gas tank. See? And when we stop to get some